Attention passionate Pittsburgh Steelers fans, breaking news coming in. Something big is happening in the AFC East, and it could completely change the course of the game. We're talking about a direct influence on the Steelers' path toward another Super Bowl run, a shift in power that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. And you're hearing it here first. Before we dive into the details, if you're a true Pittsburgh Steelers fan, make sure to subscribe to the channel and help strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're part of this family. Together, let's reach the mark of 3,000 subscribers. Share this news with your friends and fellow Steelers fans. Now, let's get into the story. My friends, what happened this Sunday was more than just a loss. It was a deep warning, an open wound that exposed the truth many tried to hide. The Steelers' offense has hit rock bottom. And the one who admitted it publicly wasn't an analyst or a coach. It was Aaron Rodgers himself. After the 25-10 loss to the Los Angeles Chargers, Rodgers faced the media with a brutal honesty that even shocked the most optimistic fans. "The defense played really well," he said, "but offensively we were terrible. I've got to play better. I will." Those words echoed through the locker room and across Pittsburgh. It wasn't just frustration. It was a confession. A kind of mea culpa that made it clear. The problem isn't just the system. It's the execution. It's Rodgers himself. But what's really going on with this offense? The numbers are alarming. Over the past 3 weeks, the team has converted just a little over 20% of its third downs. That means in almost 8 out of 10 attempts, the ball goes right back to the opponent. No rhythm, no flow, no confidence. And what once looked like a promising new era under Rodgers' command is starting to smell like frustration. Rodgers, known for his perfectionism, sharp reads, and calm under pressure, now looks out of sync with his unit. The receivers can't separate, the timing is off, and the offensive line, despite Mike Tomlin's public confidence, inspires little trust. There are plays where Rodgers holds the ball too long, others where he releases it too soon. He looks like a man trying to rediscover himself inside a system that doesn't yet speak his language. And then comes the question no one wants to ask, but everyone is thinking, is the Aaron Rodgers we know still in there? Of course, it's too early to call it the end. Rodgers is one of the most intelligent and competitive quarterbacks in NFL history. But even he knows the clock is ticking. And when he says, "It's on me," he's really trying to protect a locker room that feels divided between generations. Young players trying to prove themselves, veterans frustrated, and a coach struggling to hold the narrative together week after week. The most ironic part: the defense is still delivering. Against the Chargers, they held the line as long as they could. Pressure, tackles, energy. But eventually, the dam breaks. And that's where fans feel the pain. The team that once symbolized strength and consistency now depends on flashes of brilliance and the fragile hope that things will get better. But will they really? Rodgers has promised to bounce back. He says he'll play better, adjust his reads, and find a way. And maybe he will. But the Steelers' problem right now isn't technical. It's emotional. This is a team that has lost confidence, that walks onto the field hoping things will work instead of knowing they will. And when that happens, even legends start to doubt themselves. What happens next could define the rest of this season. If Rodgers can turn this pain into fuel, this loss could become the turning point. The moment the team looks in the mirror and decides to fight back. But if the offense stays stuck, if the mistakes keep piling up, if the words don't turn into action, this season could slip away before December even begins. In the end, the painful truth Rodgers revealed isn't just about the offense. It's about the entire team. It's about the bruised pride of a franchise that once prided itself on being unbreakable. And it's about the hope that still burns, even in the middle of chaos. Because if there's one thing Steelers fans have learned through the decades, it's that when this team looks dead, that's exactly when Pittsburgh is reborn.